Greetings, everybody. Welcome back to my channel, my vlog channel. So, this is the first video of a series I will do called First Impressions, where I try new whiskeys or cigars or pipe tobaccos, that kind of thing. The manly stuff, right? So, today I will be starting with Lagavulin 8. I couldn't afford the 16 or whatever it was. It was like $150. I'm like, nope. So I'm going with the Lagavulin 8. It's kind of the classic Lagavulin that everyone loves. I've never had it before. I decided, you know what? It's Father's Day. Screw it. I bought a Four Roses single barrel when I finished my book. It's like, you know what? I'm gonna go in, dive in again, try something a little different. I haven't had a Scotch in a while. Last one I had was probably Monkey Shoulder, which is pretty good. I really am more of a bourbon guy. Some of my favorites are Wild Turkey 101. Really like Elijah Craig. Really enjoy the Bullet Bourbon, Bullet Rye. Those are pretty good. Woodford Reserve's pretty solid as well. Buffalo Trace is all right. I feel like there's some I'm forgetting. I dabble in Jameson a little bit. Usually I like to mix those. The Jameson Caskmates Stout Edition is perfect. Really good light whiskey to mix with Coke. It's just perfect. But I don't find Jameson to be very sippable. So I haven't had a Scotch in quite a long time, but I am very eager about this one because it's so highly regarded. And I love smokiness, just in general. So I don't recall getting a lot of smokiness from the Monkey Shoulder. It kind of had this weird, very odd taste to me compared to other whiskeys that I've had. But I'm very eager to try this one. Never had it before, so let's dive in. Got the pull tab here. Okay, so uncork this puppy. This cost me about $59 where I live here in Colorado. So just a very small amount. It's very light, very light. Lighter than Jameson, I would even say. So let's see how the nose is. I'm not a very sophisticated like sommelier or taster or anything like that, so I'm just gonna give my just everyman impression here. So here's the nose. Whoa, whoa! Oh my gosh, that's like sticking your face in an English blend of tobacco. Wow, that is unreal. There's just like this smokiness. People call it peatiness too. Wow, that's very rich, smoky. Like it literally smells like you're just like smelling smoke. Almost like a liquid smoke kind of thing, you know, where it's like it's not real smoke. Ooh. There is that kind of malt aspect to it. It is an Islay single malt Scotch whiskey. It's not blended. Okay, well, here we go. Wow. Now, like I had said, the most expensive bourbon I had before this was Four Roses single barrel. But I remember getting this very full taste to it. It's a pretty dark bourbon. But it's just like, it just coats your mouth. The flavor is full, and it's just like really solid and powerful. This, I'm getting the same thing, but it's almost like if Four Roses single barrel was like the soldier, the knight, the melee, the tank. This is like the ranger or the rogue, because it sneaks up on you. Very smoky. Wow. Wow, that just, it lingers on the palate too. I'm tempted to mix some of this with Coke just to see like how those flavors meld, because Coke is like my go-to mixer for whiskey. Some whiskeys I won't do it. Others I think work better than others. usually lighter whiskeys. So I'm actually going to go grab a Coke and see how this mixes. And some of you guys might think this is blasphemy to mix Lagavulin with something. It's like, you got to drink it straight. I'm just going to do a little bit, okay? Now, granted, I still have it on my palate, so it might take a few sips to figure this out. It's not a perfect pairing. Like usually, I find that bourbons pair really well with Coke because bourbon has a bite and Coke has a bite, and they kind of can meld together. And with Jameson, it's very light, but it's very smooth and sweet, and that also pairs well with the Coke. But this, it's like, do you want smoky Coke, smoke Coke? Because it still feels like a flavor that sneaks in and doesn't have anything to do with the Coke that's in it. Okay, well, doesn't pair well with Coke, but it can be done. It's just it does seem a little bit wrong. So I'm glad I just did a little bit. But Lagavulin 8, pretty solid. I haven't had anything quite this smoky before, so it's a little jarring. And I don't quite know how I feel because when it comes to tobacco blends, like I hate Latakia. I cannot smoke Latakia at all. And that's a very smoky, rich, kind of, people say velvety, but when I smoke it, I get a very thin, wispy, chemical-y taste. I don't know why. And I know I'm not alone in that. Other people get that too. But yeah, I can't smoke any English blends. Really anything like fire cured, like Kentucky or Latakia. I can't do it. I don't know why. I had a Kentucky fired cigar one time and it tasted just like Latakia to me. And I'm like, I cannot do this. It's bad. And I get a similar vibe from this, but it's different because it's a liquid. So I'm going to have to kind of wrap my head around that a little bit. Yeah, it's very peaty, very smoky, and I have not had any kind of whiskey like this before. So there's my very amateur review of Lagavulin 8. I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more. Yes,